Hello, y'all. It's Miss Campbell. Sorry I'm not there today, but we are going to continue working today on the two assignments that we have been given over the past couple days. So by the end of the class period today, you should have the UFO assignment and the objects assignment here completed. So remember, you're supposed to be graphing the lines and telling me which object or which UFO is being caught by the two lines. So you actually have to have the lines graphed on your paper. And then also remember to tell me the actual point where the two lines are crossing. So that's your actual solution. Now, with that being said, there is one or two small changes that we do need to make on the assignment that we were working on yesterday. So please carefully make sure that you update your paper here so that you can have everything work out correctly for you. So the first one, the easiest fix is on number 5. On your paper, there's an extra X over here. Please just ignore that. I apologize for that. I think when I was updating it, it just got left behind. So please there's an extra X over here, just ignore that. So this is just 2X plus Y equals 2. Okay, and solve that like normal so we can graph it. And then on number 3, there's 2 small changes that you need to make. And it's not to any numbers or anything. We're just going to add 2 little marks. So the first thing on your paper, y'all's says, and don't write what I'm writing down. This is what y'all's has is 2x minus y equals 6. We need to change that to be like this over here. So I need you to put in front of the 2x, please put a negative sign there. Okay, so please put a negative sign in front of that 2x. And then between the x and the y, you see how it's a negative sign on your paper? Please make it a plus sign. So your equation should read negative 2x plus y equals 6. Okay, so now with that being said, we're going to go ahead here and I will kind of go through with you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to get this too. All right, there we go, to not be blue anymore. So let's go ahead, let's look at number 3 so we can kind of review on how to transform this here, because right now it's in standard form and we can't graph that. So we have to make it y equals first. So the first thing here is we've got x and y together. I don't want those on the same side of the equal sign. So I need to move this minus 2x to the other side. So y'all, if we're taking our minus 2x and we're going to take it over to the other side, remember it just changes sign. So here it's minus 2x. If we take it to the other side, it's going to be plus 2x. And so now you've got y, so positive y, right, equals 6 plus 2x. Now, since this is just positive y, you're actually done. You don't have to do anything else. If there was another number here, so like if it was -1 in front, or it was like -3 or +2, you'd have to go on and divide everything by whatever number's in front of the y. But since it's just positive y, that's just like y. So you have y equals 6 plus 2x. So that's our equation. So let's practice graphing that. Now I'm going to show you how to graph it by hand. If you prefer to use the calculator, we've gone through that process a couple times, but you could also ask a friend if needed. So let's start graphing this one. So first thing you want to identify is your y-intercept. Your y-intercept is your number that's not connected to your x. So if we look on here, we see the x, what number is connected to that? That's +2. That is going to be our slope. Our +2 is going to be our slope on this one. And so now you see this 6 here, that's your other number. That's the one that is not with the x. That is your y-intercept. So 6 is our y-intercept. So we're going to start graphing that. So it's on the y-axis. Okay, your y-intercept is on the y-axis and it's at 6. So we start at 6. So put a point right there. Always put a point for your y-axis. And then now we're going to use our slope. So if you see the slope is 2, right? But slope has to have rise and run. So we can make it still be 2. You just put it over 1. So 2 over 1. So what does that slope tell us to do? It says we go up 1 and up 2 and right 1. So you start from your y-intercept, and let's see, we could go up 2 and right 1. Now that puts us off our graph, so that doesn't really help us, and it's not going to be that accurate. So if you don't have any room to go like the normal way that the slope says, you just reverse the process. So go back to your y-intercept, and instead of going up 2 and right 1, we will go the reverse way. We will go down 2 and left 1, and there is our next point on our graph. And then we just repeat that same process. Down 2, left 1, there's a new point. Down 2, left 1, there's another point. Down 2, left 1, there's another one. Down 2 more, left 1, there's another one. And we've continued our line long enough to see what all we are going to cross. So there's that. And then now what you would go and do is you would take your other line, make sure that it's y equals first, and then graph it and see where the two lines cross. And then you will tell me don't write exactly what I'm going to write. You're going to have like a different word here. So you'll tell me the object that was caught by your two lines. And then I want you to also give me the actual location of that object. So you're giving me the name of the object and you're giving me the point. All right, so if you have any questions, you can ask me tomorrow, or you can ask a friend, because we've gone over this for 2 days. So we've got our notes to review, and then just kind of, ask everybody and make sure you've got it ready for Thursday. If you do have anything, you can always send me a Canvas message and I will try to get back to you. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.